Most people think tech is confusing or it's complicated, overwhelming even. But the truth is, over 80% of companies are already using automation in their workflows to work smarter, which means 20% are falling behind. And it's not because they're not smart or they're not trying. Even the hardest workers, the one with the great time management skills, the ones that stay late, and the ones doing everything right, can still fall behind. AI doesn't reward more hours, it rewards smarter systems. Hi, I'm Anissa, the founder of MTech Izzy. I've spent over 10 years working in HR, from managing small startup companies and all the way to corporate manufacturing companies and everything in between. I've seen firsthand how much time people lose to outdated systems and processes. So why are the 20% falling behind in tech utilization? Well, it's because the world is changing faster than most people can keep up with. The tech managers, the HR managers, the training programmers, everything is moving so fast that it's hard to keep up with. And I know you've heard that 1,000 times, but that's what's happening. When change moves faster than people, we freeze. We fall back on old habits, old systems, and our old way of working, even when those systems and processes are draining us and holding us back. That's why change fails. That's why people misunderstand the power of automation. And that's why so many people struggle to build tech confidently. I believe automation should empower you, not intimidate you. Because when you automate the busy work and reduce the stress, eliminate chaos, and finally free up your time, you can focus that time and your energy on what actually matters. So my mission is simple: to take back your time with confidence and with systems that actually work. So you can stop falling behind and move forward and begin to do what matters to you. So if you are the 20% that's falling behind and you want to be that 80% that's utilizing the tech how it should be, there are 3 core areas that you need to master. They are the foundation to every successful business, and they are the exact areas that most people overlook. So talking about the very first and most important shift you want to make if you want to start using tech confidently is understanding the power of automation. This has to come first because you can't build confidence in the technology if you don't understand where the automation is coming from and what it can do for you. Most people hear the word automation and think it's too much, it's complicated, and they're done, they check out. But it's not. It's not too much, it's not overwhelming, anyone can do it. Automation is simply about removing the repetitive tasks that slow you down. It's what takes processes that used to take hours into just minutes, or even doing it all by itself without anybody needing to manage it. It's what frees you from the busy work. But automation doesn't just save time, it gives you back your mental space. It removes the constant switching between different tasks. It removes all the tiny little decisions you have to make throughout the day that just exhaust you. And it stops the cycle of "I'll get to that later," because the system already does it for you. I mean, just think about it. How much time do you lose every day doing system updates, spreadsheet updates, copying, pasting data back and forth, sending out reminders, following up on tasks, and just rebuilding the same reports, researching the same information, re-entering all the same details from this system to that system to this report? These tasks feel small, but when you combine them throughout the day, throughout the week, that time really adds up. Automation handles the busy work instantly, accurately, and consistency without you ever having to lift a finger. Instead of updating a report every time someone submits a form, automation can submit that data and notify you instantly. Instead of sending reminders or follow-ups, you can schedule automation to do that for you, as well as make it interactive so you get the responses that you're looking for. Instead of building reports from scratch, automation can build them for you, and often with more details and accuracy than you could have before, in a much more manageable amount of time. These are tasks that quietly steal your day. These are tasks that keep you working late. And these are the tasks that make you feel behind even when you're working hard, even harder than everyone around you. And when you automate them, you get that time back. You get your focus back and you get your energy back. Once you understand what automation can do, how much time it can save you, the reduction of errors, the consistency, everything changes, all of it. You stop falling behind, you stop feeling overwhelmed, and you have the time to take on new opportunities or maybe projects that you've been waiting or wanting to do, but you just didn't have the time or the motivation or the energy to do it. But automation is only the first step. The real transformation happens when you start feeling confident. Because knowing that automation is powerful, that's great. Believing you can use it, that's the bridge between the knowledge and doing. Research shows that learners with high confidence are more willing to learn and challenge themselves. Confidence is a skill. It's not a personality trait. I mean, we can look at examples like Steve Harvey or Oprah Winfrey. They started with nothing and then they built what they have now through the confidence and learning and just taking on new challenges. Neither of them started with a skill, but both of them started with the willingness to learn. That's tech confidence. When people feel capable, they take action. And when you take action, you learn faster. Just another fact, active learning, actually trying things, clicking buttons, experimenting, that leads to better performance and long-term retention than passive learning. So in other words, you don't learn just by watching, you really learn by doing. So if you've told yourself that you're not tech savvy, or you're already far too behind, or you're just slow with technology, I'm here to tell you that you can learn. It's just that mental block you got to get past. You don't need to know everything getting started. You just need to start. And that confidence will grow with every single small win that you have. When you use your first prompt in AI, whenever you create your first Power Automate, when you create an agent, those are pretty big steps from prompting to creating agents. But it's the little stuff that you can go that leads up to all the big, great things that you can do with technology and the automation. So building that tech confidence will take you from, I can't do this, to, I already learned this, or I know I can do this. Let me just figure out how. So every time you try instead of freeze, you're building that momentum. Every time you take that small step, you're proving that you are capable. And every time you push past that hesitation, you're rewriting your story. You are becoming the tech confident person that you want to be. And once you believe that, pretty much everything opens up. You can do anything that you want to do. You just have to start. You just have to try. So let's talk about the third shift that you need to make in order to use tech confidently and actually transform your work and the people around you. That's change management. Because once you understand the automation and once you build the confidence to use it, the next step is learning how to get others to use it along with you. Change management is simply just the skill of helping other people move from where they are to where you need them to be. It's not about forcing change, it's about guiding it. It's about helping others feel safe, supported, and capable of doing things on their own. So research shows that 70% of change initiatives fail not because the technology doesn't work. No, it fails because people don't feel prepared or supported. So that means the biggest barrier in supporting a new tool isn't the tool itself, it's the transition. Another study shows that organizations with strong management are 6 times more likely to meet and exceed their goals. 6 times. That's the power of helping people. That's the power of managing people, learning with them, growing with them, communicating. So when you feel included in the process, engagement increases by over 30%. People don't resist change. They resist the feeling of falling behind. So what does this mean for you? You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to lead the way. Change management is about saying, I learned this, so can you. It's about breaking down and sharing what you've learned and creating that space for others. And here's a part that a lot of leaders miss. Leadership isn't about being in charge. It's about going first. It's about being that person who tries the new tool, tests the new workflow, and shows others what is possible. So when you do that, you're not just using the technology. You're shaping your culture. You're building confidence in others, creating that momentum, and making the change feel doable. And that's what real transformation looks like. So if there's anything that I want you to take away, it's that technology isn't here to replace you. It's here to amplify you. When you understand the power of automation, you reclaim your time. When you build that tech confidence, you reclaim your belief in yourself. And when you guide others through that change, you reclaim your leadership. So these 3 shifts, they're not skills. They're foundations of finding a new way of working, a way that puts people first, a way that turns that overwhelming feeling, that hesitation, into momentum. And that's why I created MTech Izzy. My mission isn't just to teach you tools, it's to empower you to make time for what matters, to help you grow into a version of you that you want, someone with confidence, with purpose, and with impact. You don't need a degree, you don't need a background in tech, you just need the willingness to take the first step and the courage to keep going. The future isn't waiting. and you are far more capable than you believe you are. This is your moment. If you're ready to take that first step, everything in my shop for the next week is going to be 15% off. And my generative AI prompt and cheat sheet is available for only $1.50. It's the perfect place to start if you're new to AI and just automation in general. You can find the link in the description below.